Welcome to a new daily top AskReddit video. Today's topic:
what tattoo made you walk away from a person? My buddy was into this goth girl who was super cute and covered in tats. We saw her one day with her arms uncovered, and her tats on each arm were showing for the first time. Charles Manson on one arm, Adolf Hitler on the other. WTFFFFFFFFF. It's like the opposite of goth culture. Too many fascists sneak into the industrial scene too, it's annoying. Though she was attractive, she was also, in fact, a Nazi. I had that happen to me last year. Secret Nazi girlfriend, that I broke up with right away. Just out of nowhere after 5 months. She said, and I'm quoting a Nazi so you know. You don't have to read the spoiler. Greater than. Wish we were back in the Hitler days so we could burn them all, homeless people, in ovens. Less than. I was talking with a medic at work once and she told me about wilder stories. She talked about a Hell's Angel adjacent guy that came in for a motorcycle accident. Tattoo on his chest that said, "All women are whores," and a full back piece that was of a woman crying while being arped against a tree by Jesus. He died in the air from his injuries. I think we have a winner. This has to be the worst. From his injuries, niece. That's the story and we're sticking with it. Working M's, we all see our fair share of the worst tattoos, huh? For me it was the last ambulance I was on. We were stationed with a city fire department. The captain of the department had a massive swastika tattooed on his left pectoral and was damn proud of it. I'm Hispanic so we obviously didn't see eye to eye on most things. How was he able to keep his position, if everyone knew about the Nazi tattoo? Holy fuck. Literally. I have an ass tat of a Jack Daniel's whiskey bottle. I was young and dumb. And a guy left me immediately after seeing it. I got drunk and tattooed a coworker's boyfriend's name on my ass in agreement he paid my bar tab. Which I racked up like a MFER. I have gotten lots of questions about this from women over the years. Tattoo. Edit. I had a rough day today. Depression is a motherfucker. I'm laughing and smiling now and my whole day turned around. Thanks everyone. Edit 2. I really didn't expect 50k view of my ass tonight. I'm glad I took a decent photo as I just threw up the first take. Someone asked to see more of my tattoos so here are a few favorites. I have too many to share them all. More tattoos. Faves. Nice cheeks brother. Gavin's a lucky man LMAO. Damn was expecting a small one or thin lines, but the tattoo artist really got you good XD. My stepbrother is full on milady neck beard incel. Or at least he was. Somehow he managed to get a girlfriend. 2 weeks later he has a tattoo on his wrist. It's a date. It's not the date they got together. So I asked, what's the date for? Quote. He tells me, it's the day I became a man. I called him a fucking idiot. They broke up a week later and he's since had it covered up. Imagine you have sex with somebody and they tattoo that date on their wrist. That's not a red flag. It's the system of gulags in the Soviet Union where the flags are produced and dyed with the blood of the prisoners. Reminds me of Napoleon Dynamite. Things are getting pretty serious. You could drink whole milk if you wanted to. I had a middle school student with a big fat swastika on his shoulder and white power tattooed on his other arm, called DFCS, but they said that if his mom allowed him to get the tattoo, there wasn't much they could do. He was 13. That poor kid. That's probably the most fucked up one I've seen on this thread. Sadly, he will probably turn out to be just like mom and dad. Anything poorly drawn. My ex was a hot guy. He got a wolf tattoo on his chest. OMG, it had crossed eyes and a fat weird face and for some reason pine trees embedded in the fur. Ugh. Just. Why? Moon. Exclamation mark. I knew a guy like this. Had a wolf in sheep's clothing tattooed on his chest. I swear that shit looked like the weirdest mock-up of Dobby from HP. It was so bad. My current boss has a tattoo in Chinese that she got when she was 18. What's it say? Italian. This was amazing. Cold sweat smile. Was it intentional or some tattoo artist having a laugh? I'm not 100% sure my tattoo means truth, but sometimes, when asked, I say it means stupid white boy. It is inside a unfinished outline of abstract tribal. I dislike it almost as much as my skull on fire on my other arm. Sigh. A coworker who went through a bad breakup then came back to work with a tattoo of a topless woman with a noose around her neck. He was ordered to keep it covered at work. It was that offensive. Can't believe his ex broke up with him. He sounds so emotionally stable. That's really nasty. Where did he have it that needed to be covered up? Forearm. A guy the first worked with showed me his Monster Energy tattoo on his back and he was proud of it. Wait. He had a tattoo of a can of Monster Energy drink. Why? The logo. He just loved Monster drinks. Pretty dumb tattoo in my opinion. I couldn't really walk away because I was at work. But a customer had a tattoo on his arm of Dorothy from The Wizard of Oz. She was on her knees, sucking the Tin Man's cock. Should have been the Scarecrow. He's the one who wanted a brain. 2 large swastika on the back of both shoulders from a guy with a large Bowie knife and a sleeveless t-shirt complaining that he can't find anywhere to live. B. C. No one has places to rent around here. 2 large swastika because one clearly wasn't enough. It's going to be a maze. Dual lightning bolts on side of neck. Good ol' SS tat. No thanks bud. Not interested in palling around. I met a guy in rehab who was fresh out of prison with a swastika on his neck. Poor idiot wore turtlenecks and scarves a lot. Talked about not being able to wait to get it covered up. A lot of tattoo places will do cover-ups for free or at a high discount on hate tattoos. If he's still saving, he should Google see if one of those places is near him. Sig runes, I see them on patients, and other Nazi, white supremacist tattoos, every now and then. Some are genuinely nice people. Went to prison, clicked up with an AB-affiliated gang, got out and shut that chapter of their life permanently. Most are a waste of functioning organs who I'm required to treat no differently than any other patient but want nothing to do with otherwise. I hate that Nazis, racists and bigots ruined runes for everyone else. Met a cool Latino dude on a cruise who got the SS bolt symbol tattoo on the neck. I told him the significance and he said, "No, I got these because I'm an electrician." Quote, unsure if he was serious. But he was an all-around sweetheart, so we drank some beers and had some laughs. Horrible tattoo choice, but good guy. Some folks are just ignorant and stupid. It's kinda sweet, sad they make racist faux pas. BC, double lightning bolt look cool.